Alright, hey guys, we're back with some more Metal Gear. So, last time I think we did, Mission 20, it was Voices, right? Now we're gonna be doing Mission 21, the War Economy. We gotta eliminate the CFA official and, what is it? He is due to, conduct an inspection with, arms dealer. And we're also going to be eliminating the arms dealer. I don't think it said it there, but that is pretty much our main objective. To be killing two people that someone else does not want alive. So, I think it was last part, might have been the part before that. I did show you guys the tactical Fulton suit for Dee. It is out of the R&D department. We're ready to go. And so we're going to be using that. So as you can see, he's pretty cute. He's like he's like his own little Rebecca Chambers with a medical pack and all that. And now he can use Fulton extraction devices, and he has an unlimited supply of those. So that's pretty great. It does take away his other thing he can do, which is keep him busy. So at this point, he doesn't have anything that he can do to hold off the enemy. But as far as Fultoning, we don't even need Fulton devices really anymore. But, you know, we'll keep them on hand, because I think he can only extract soldiers. He uses the same Fulton devices as us, but he can only extract soldiers. So we'll keep ours on hand in case we need to extract any trucks or containers or anything else. So let me think. As far as equipment goes, if I can talk, I think we're pretty much set. You do want to be going in with a stealth suit. You don't really want to be using any type of camo. I guess you could use some like the concrete or something camo, because this whole mission is going to be taking place in a base. Also, that reminds me, we're going to need us a cardboard box to go with it. We're not using desert, so let's go and change that to city, metal or concrete. This will help us blend in a little bit more in some of the areas. I think I want to say like urban, or is city the same as urban? I don't know. Let me go through we don't have a whole lot to be picking from. The tuxedo, yeah, that would be a good one. But yeah, I would say sneak suit's good, because you're gonna be moving around a lot too. So if you can have your footsteps muffled, that would also be good. I think other than that, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Eliminate the high-ranking CFA official in charge of supplying weapons to United. The target stays at Nova Braga Airport. Head to the airport first.
Alright, so there you go. There was our second mission briefing. I gotta say, this is like one of my least favorite missions. I really don't like this mission. It can be really, really short or really, really long, depending on if you're going for the tasks or not. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna draw this out as long as I can. That way you guys get the full effect of a walkthrough. So the main task that's gonna be keeping you a long time is kind of similar to the last mission. We're gonna, you know, once we identify the CFA official and the arms dealer, we're pretty much gonna be tailing them, because they're gonna be running an inspection of the base. And you know, while they're doing that, we're gonna have to stay out of sight. You don't want to take anyone out. It can be kind of rough, and it's gonna take a while. But we're gonna give it our best shot. Also, Dee, I brought him along. He's pretty good for this mission, because it is tight quarters. That's another reason you'd want the stealth suit. Is it's real tight. You're gonna be moving around a lot. You might as well just be muffled. Dee, he's good because, you know, marking all these targets in close range is gonna be very helpful. So I like to come in from the east side. I don't think Miller said anything important, so I'm just gonna keep talking over him. I like to come in from this side. The other side I feel like has a little bit more light. This side does have more walker gears on it, but the other side I feel like has some more light, and I feel like there is snipers on this in the center, on the main building, on the roof of the main building. I feel like they have a better shot on you from the west side. Also, there's a camera on the west side. I don't think there's a camera on this side, so that's another thing you don't have to worry about. Also, we're going to get up and run right here, because I'm trying to get around this walker gear. He's going to keep going this way, we'll go this way, everything will be great. So as far as I can tell, the snipers can't really see you from over here. There is a lot of cover to be using too. Yeah, it looks like he's on his way. He comes in by chopper, and he comes in, I want to say, from that direction somewhere. So, you know, you got to watch out for that. I'm going to be moving in this way. Let's see, I can already hear the chopper. He doesn't take long once you get into the base. So we'll move in this way. We're going to try and get ourselves into the building and just get ourselves in a good spot to listen to all their conversations. Because that's really what we're trying to do, is listen to all the different conversations. So we're going to get right about here. There's the official. So we'll get here. We'll select a nice poster, and we'll just hide out in the box. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing for a lot of this mission, is just hiding in different places, you know, and listening to these guys. The task, the specifics of the task is to listen to all the different conversations throughout the inspection. So I want to say there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to be having a conversation here when the arms dealer arrives. They're going to go to the dang it, what was that? The east side hangar, and then they're going to go to the west side hangar, and then they're going to come back here. And then after that, the arms dealer is going to be, he's going to take off. He's going to leave. And then that'll be when we're going to strike, because we don't want him to get out of here. Our mission is to eliminate both of these guys. So, you know, no one can escape, no survivors. But until that point, until they're done with the conversation, we're pretty much going to have to stay out of sight. I want to say that, though, if you do get spotted or something like that, there's a combat alert, the mission's a bust. I don't think they'll go back to talking. If they kind of notice you, but don't get into a combat alert, I'd say it's about 50-50. It depends on what the game's feeling. I mean, sometimes it can glitch up on you. Sometimes they just don't want to. Sometimes they don't care. Also, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes I've ran into problems with DD where they'll kind of shoo DD away, and then that'll get them alerted to your position a little bit, and they'll investigate the box and all kinds of stuff. So, as it stands, I still recommend DD, but you know, try and keep yourself away from them. Don't give them the opportunity to even see DD. As you can see, DD is right up on us. You know, so they're not going to notice him here. It's when he's up and walking around when DD's in trouble. But you know, he's okay. He's taking a nap. He's going to let these two talk it out. So there's the arms dealer. There's the official. We're pretty much just going to listen to all the different conversations they're going to have. We should be close enough here. They're not in sight. We can't really see them. But you know, we can hear them from this distance.
Een bezoek van die president. Dit is 'n voorreg, meneer. Ons skuld al ons sukses in Sentraal-Afrika aan die SANR. Die Mfundo Olieveldvoorval was regtig 'n skande.
Skande is korrek. Nou het 'n klomp huursoldaat-honde van ons te hore gekom. Spooke van 'n dooie era.
Meneer, ek het gehoor dat 'n man by die olieveld die Big Boss was. Die legendariese huursoldaat. Niemand het my vertel dat ons teen iemand soos hy te staan sou kom nie. Ons kontrak het slegs gespesifiseer dat ons die fasiliteit moet beskerm teen plaaslike bevolking en militante faksies. Beskerming teen PF's gerigsteen met moderne tegnologie is 'n heel ander affære.
Ek het genoeg hoor. Vereers het ons 'n inspeksie om af te haal. Wys my die plek.
Begryp. Kom ons begin by die suidelike hangar. Stap die kant toe.
Could those two be the target and the arms dealer?
Oh no, I'm sure they're not. I mean, that dude's the only guy here wearing a suit and tie. And then this other guy just looks like he was in charge, but I'm sure they're not in charge. So we will mark both of them. That way we can, that way, you know, we do have the solid triangles in them. We're not going to lose them at this point. So there was the first conversation. Now they're going to be heading over to the east side hangar, and we're going to be following them out that way. So let's go ahead and get out of the box. If you want, you could stay prone for this, just to be extra safe. You know, anything to keep you out of sight is recommended here. Also, I like to let them get ahead of me. We can move rather quickly, you know, because, you know, we're stealth experts. So if you want to just let them get a little bit ahead of you, you know, at least down the stairs and up towards the hangar, that would give you a little bit more wiggle room with your hiding spots. because we are still trying to stay out of sight from the other guards, which can be hard to do. They are on patrol. There's walker gears. There's snipers. As far as the east side hangar goes and the west side hangar, the snipers I don't think really can see you there, but I think the walker gears are going to be our big problem. But there's only a few of them, so they're not a super big deal. Also, this guy, you got to watch out for him. He might also see you from, his station. Also, you got to be very quiet with these doors. People can hear you coming in and out of those. If someone does hear you, you can always tranquilize them. I wouldn't recommend shooting, even though you have a silencer. It can be a little bit loud. And in the event that you do shoot someone, I would recommend putting them in one of those, like a porta potty or something. So it looks like someone did see us. He's going to see us. He might come down here and investigate. As long as we're prone, he's not going to go combat alert on us. He'll come down here, he'll check it out, he'll see nothing, and then we'll keep on moving. So, we might even let him come all the way down here a little bit. I'm wondering, gotta watch out for these snipers and other guards. We'll move around this way. I do want to start closing the gap between us and the arms dealer, because they're getting awfully close to the hangar. They're in the hangar now, I think. And once they're in the hangar, they might start talking. Yeah, see, they're already talking, so we're good to go from this distance. I'm going to go ahead and put us in a box. And I'd probably talk over these guys. I mean, you can't really hear what they're saying anyways, so I shouldn't boost the volume. He still hasn't caught on, has he? I mean, I can't really get a visual on these guys from the box. But, yeah. Oh, didn't mean to go back into the box. So we want to be heading around to this side. We need to be getting inside the truck. And they're going to drive us over. They're going to take a truck to the other side. So we'll get inside the truck. I'm going to try and go prone. There we go. And they're going to be driving to the, west side hangar now. I think it's west. I could be wrong. Does this thing got a compass on it? North. So then this would actually be the south side hangar, right? I mean, I'm not sure. So, I mean, this looks like north, and then this is south. So I guess it would be the north and south hangar. So I guess they're heading to the south hangar, which is like right about here. Also, if you do trank someone and need to put them in, a dumpster, toilet, it's good that they mark them on your map. So that's also good for you. So this is kind of similar to Mission 20, the first half of Mission 20. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, there is no boss battle at the end of this mission. We're riding in the back of the truck and we're tailing a guy, and Dee Dee has to run the whole way. It kind of sucks that he can't jump up here with us. But, yeah, I like this part, riding in the back of the truck. Riding in the truck when enemies are inside the truck driving is always great. I like that a lot. That's a really good mechanic that you can do that. Looks like I got a sleep grenade, and we got a sleep mine. It didn't say sleep mine, but that's what that is. It's pretty much a sleeping gas mine. So they're going to have a conversation here, too. And you can pretty much just hang out here in the back of the truck. We don't need to get out of the truck right now. I want to kind of maybe get us in a better position, but it's kind of hard. You can get the knocks out and kind of help you out with this. So here's walker gear. Pretty much no one can see you in the back of the truck. We're pretty much invisible. They're going to walk around to these red containers over here and start talking about some different stuff. And, we're just going to hang out in the back of this truck. Dee Dee's somewhere. I know it. I can't see him. He's not on our... He must be close to us. He's not marked on our map. Usually when he gets a little bit far away, that's when he gets marked. That over there, I think, is our truck. I'm not sure, though. These guys do, kind of take a long time to get into position and start talking, and it kind of varies, too. It can take a really long time. It can just take a long time. But, depending on how much their, CPU minds want to fiddle-faddle and struggle, they want to ride the struggle bus all the way over here. So it looks like they're going to start talking now. Let's see what they have to say.
Hierdie is die noordelike hang.
Dieselfde groot. Dit sal fyn wees. Ons het al die ruimte hier wat ons nodig het.
Waarvoor het meneer sulke groot hangers nodig? Is dit nie hoogtyd dat ek weet?
Sekerlik, kom nie. Jy en jou manne sal 'n deurslaggewende rol speel vir die volgende fase. Ons gaan die lughawe gebruik as afsetpunt vir die verkoop van nukes.
Verkoop van nukes. Jy's dis
Dis wat ons doen. Natuurlik is die verspreiding van kernwapens 'n kopsie. Maar wat as jy 'n atoombom op enige plek kan bou sonder spesialistfasiliteite, sonder hoëgraad uraan? Dis die nuwe sakemodel. Dink net aan die markandeel wat ons kan betrek.
Meneer is ernstig.
Ek is altyd ernstig. Jou
Development
verkoopsroetes kan
complete.
onvervangbaar wees. En om te dink, as jy nie 'n nukes het, sal die MPLA ook wil kry. Betaling sal uiteindelik groter mynregte wees en dies meer. Maar sedert die oliebaronne Amerika se spoorwegstelsels verlam het, sal daar altyd 'n mark vir olie wees. Die nietese diamante sal nogal 'n lekker payday wees. 'n Meisie se beste vriend natuurlik, hè. Dis PA vir jou. Elke sakker se skrouende girlfriend is deel van ons bemarkingspan. En die Afrikaner mors net al die geld. Koop wapens om mekaar uit te moer. Die regte wêreld. Dag snaaks, nee my broer.
Vertel dit vir wie ook al my vervang. Ons is oorlogmakers. Ek erken dit. Ons mag lewe met bloedgeld. Sonder oorlog is my manne werkloos. Dis ons enigste uitweg van alle ander industrie is uit die streek verdryf. Koloniale magte wat munt slaan. Dis omtrent al wat ek kan hanteer.
Dis toegat jakkals.
Het jy genoeg gesien? Dra die ondersoek verby is. Het jy my die chasse toepad soos ons saam gestem het.
So jy wil die kans verspeel. Die grootste besigheidskans wat ooit jou kant toe gekom het. Dis fucking my. Iemand sal wel jou plek opneem. Maak nie saak wat ek of jy doen. Party van die ekonomie sal sy gang. Nie terwyl die groot moonthede stry oor al die ryk.
Die beheertoren is die kant.
Could those two be the target and the arms dealer?
I really should have marked him like first thing, because he still doesn't get that these two. I mean, we've been telling him this whole time. He's like, I wonder who it is. Could it be? So, yeah, that was the third conversation. We are now moving on to the fourth, and it's been smooth sailing so far, so I can't wait to see how I screw this up. So it looks like they want to use these hangars for nukes, and that dude didn't seem to like that idea too much. So this guy actually kind of seems like a nice guy. We might not shoot him in the face. This looks like there's landmines around DD is detecting. Look like out here, though. That will never go out here. That will be okay. So, I mean, we're okay in that regard. So they're going to take the truck back to the center, the main building, and that'll be where they'll have their last conversation. And there's the camera, too. If you want to get on the left side, that might be for the best. That way, just limit it. That way it really, really can't see you. I don't think it could see you in the back of the truck. It might be able to. But, you know, just to make sure you don't risk it. Alright, so they're going to be getting out, going into the facility, and having their final conversation. And then we can go wild. We'll shoot everybody. I mean, we don't have to keep it hidden anymore. Gotta watch out for this walker gear. We're going to have to wait for him to turn around before we can move. We get up right now, he'll probably see us. I don't think the camera can see us anymore. I don't think it can turn this far. It doesn't, I don't think it always rains on this mission, but when it does, that's very useful to you, because when it rains, oh, I want to get down actually till they go up the stairs. When it rains, your footsteps are muffled, so it's kind of like equivalent to wearing a stealth suit. And in that scenario, you already have camo gear on if you didn't go with the stealth suit. So that's kind of nice. Still gotta watch out for the chopper, though. I haven't really talked about it, but the chopper, once it drops off the arm official, or the arm official, I mixed them both together, the arms dealer, it pretty much goes on patrol with the rest of the guards, so you gotta watch out for that. Let's see, I'm trying to watch out for this walker gear. I'm hoping he'll move out of the way for me here. Let's see if we can get out of here and get up there into, I don't know if we can with these guys sitting here. Yeah, with these two guys sitting here, I don't think we can. But that's okay. I have ways of getting people to move. Let's see, we'll tell them to go over that way. Let's see, that was a really good trick. I like that trick. Alright, so now we're inside again. And this is good. We can now have our final... we can now listen to our final conversation between these two guys.
Take out the target before it gets there.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get inside our safety box of safety. Inside the box, please. There we go.
Ja, baie vreemde skikke. Die streek was so nietig. Ons klif was daar ook al. Eindelijk was die landskap wat alles gehandeld. Allemaal gesterf. Nou is die gebied so beset.
So there we go. We got all the objectives. Now all we have to do is take these two guys out.
Hurry up and take him out. That must be the arms dealer.
Which is easier said than done, I guess. Look at this. Oh my god. My aim is atrocious. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we got those two guys. We'll get this guy here in a minute. Let's see. I'm thinking about how to get this guy. I might pop up around the counter and just grab him. So there is a chopper on the roof. There is another task to blow up the chopper, because inside the chopper is actually a blueprint that we want to be getting. So I will be trying to do that. And I don't think the chopper will take off until the arms dealer gets there. And since the arms dealer is knocked out, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Oh, there's also a blueprint right here. Didn't even see that one. So that's pretty nice. I like that. So what we need to be doing now is getting these guys outside. So we'll take this guy first. I don't know who we needed here. Did we actually only need to eliminate the official? I thought we were here to eliminate the arms dealer. But we got the official right here. So we'll just put him down. I'm tempted to... Let's see, I want to take out this guy for sure. So we'll take this guy out. And I think I want to head up and actually be taking out the helicopter before it has a chance to move. And let's see, what's a good way to do that? Maybe some C4 might do it. Because I don't think the helicopter can see us if we move up on it. So maybe some C4 will do. Don't have to put it on the helicopter, I guess. We can just move it to the helicopter. So it'll just sit there. And we'll go up here and we'll get this last sniper. I think this is the last sniper because Didi didn't mark anyone else. This dude might not even be a sniper. Oh, no, wait, yeah, he is a sniper. So, let's see. I don't want to hit Didi with the explosion. He's out of the way, so should be good to go. Alright, so there we go. We eliminated that. Let's see, we'll tell Didi to get it. He'll start faulting people. There's not too many security guys, really, that can be bothering us. We did eliminate a good few. We just need to be heading down there. So here's the blueprint we wanted. There we go, we got that. So here's Didi. That's kind of how he uses his folding device. And he should be able to get all these people out here. He might even get this guy for us, too. That'd be really nice. See, he pretty much goes on a spree, you know, gathering up people. He probably won't go for people inside, because, you know, once they're inside... Oh, I might want to put this guy down and get out something that hurts. Get these guys, because I'm kind of out of silencer and I can't really use the sniper rifle, even though it's trank, so we'll go lethal. We pretty much got who we wanted, so we can get out of here now. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's see. Let's see if Didi will get these two for me. He might not be able to get this guy. I might have put him too close to the building. He did get that guy for us, which is good. And awkwardly, he did get the other guy. So there we go. We're pretty much done with the mission now. We can go ahead and get out of here.
Subject on board. Be good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there.
So now all we need to do is get out of here. So I guess we'll grab this guy and get out of here. And we're gonna be getting out of here over into the I guess it's the north. I was saying west earlier, or east side, but it's the north. So we're gonna be going out, extracting through the north side. There is some containers over here, and you know it is my favorite way to get out of hot zones is to use extraction through containers. So we're gonna be doing that. I might shoot some guys along the way who's in our way. That's just one more soldier and walker gear for us. So you know why not? And by this point, there's not a whole lot of guys left on patrol. So you don't have to worry about anybody. Let's see, we might take this guy. That's a fake, actually. So let's see, we'll tell Didi to get the guy, and then we'll get this one right here. And as you can see here, once you get rid of the snipers, you pretty much have free roam. The rest of the security is kind of knuckle-headed enough to where you don't have to worry about him. There's another walker here. I'm wondering where he went. He might be that one over there. Yeah, see, there's the containers. That's pretty much our way out of here. We could drive and call in a helicopter and all that, but we don't need to. I would recommend taking out the snipers. They can still see you from this distance, so they can cause problems for you still. So there is a lot of containers over here. Even if you didn't want to extract through a container, I would still recommend coming over here and getting them, because a lot of these are really good containers. It looks like most of them are fuel. So, fuel is a rare resource, and it's pretty much liquid gold, so you definitely want to be getting these whenever you can. And also, it's pretty easy pickings at this point. Like I said, most of the security force that's left isn't really a threat anymore, especially this far out. We're kind of outside their patrol range. I think they have a few, like, one-man guards around here somewhere, but for the most part, it's it's pretty easy to just hang out over here with no trouble. So I think this is the last container. There might be some around here in other places. I know over in that hangar, the south side hangar where we were earlier, there's some containers. You can kind of see them right there. Might be able to mark them a little bit. Yeah, see those? You can't, it's a task to get those, all three of those, but we can't actually get it right now. You need a better folding device to get those out of there. As far as I know, that's the only way you can get it out of there. You might be able to use the walker gear. I think I heard that somewhere. You can use the walker gear to pick up containers, but I have not confirmed that myself. So, as far as I know, we don't have a Fulton device good enough to get those out of there yet. So we're just gonna have to wait on that one. But we can get these containers. They're not indoors, so we're okay. There you go. That's how you do that mission. I love extracting via container. That's just great. That's an awesome feature. It's got to be the fastest way to extract the hot zone, too.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Oh, did we do good? What did we get? We got an A. Nice. Yeah, our time was probably a little bit bad. Usually when you go for the tasks, it's hard to get an A. Sometimes there's enough tasks to where you can still get an A, but unfortunately not this time. And like I said, you can't get those containers now. At this point in the store, you'd have to level up that folding device a little bit more. So that's a mission you're definitely going to have to come back to. I won't, but you can. I'll allow it.
Boss, about that target you extracted. He says he wants to work for us. Having talked to him, he doesn't seem that bad a guy. Apparently the arms dealer's people demanded they prolong the conflict, and he couldn't go against the management. That doesn't excuse everything he did, but his skills will make him a useful asset. Let's put him to good use. I've tossed that arms dealer in the break. The way he tells it, he worked in logistics with the South African Army, but he was headhunted by Sainer. Whoever gave him the orders would only have been a pawn of Skullface anyway, but apparently he hasn't been in contact for some time. He doesn't know much about Sainer, not even what its president looks like. Just another cog in the machine.
Alright, so what we get in the way of rewards? Some emblem parts, some elite soldiers, nothing too fancy. There's the guy that we extracted, the official, and that's his new name, Doom Kangaroo. That's actually a pretty sweet name. And I think that is the arms dealer, so he got his own name too. He's also a missile guidance specialist. He's a grizzly squirrel, which is also a pretty good name. I don't know if those names are always the same, or if they're random, depending on,
We've begun development on that new battle gear weapon that Emmerich was talking about. If you want to see how development's going, come take a look for yourself.
Alright, so here we are in the R&D department's special wing for the battle gear. You can come and check up on this thing every once in a while, and you know, Emmerich will slowly build it up. But like I said, this thing is kind of a big disappointment. It's unfortunate you can't drive it yourself. I don't know if it's a drone or not, though. I don't know if they ever say that. I think someone can get in there and drive it. That kind of looks like a hatch right there, although I could be wrong. But yeah. Anyway, it only forces you to come here like it did this time. One time. It only does that one time. For the rest of the project, we're gonna have to come here and check up on it ourselves, or not. It doesn't really matter. You'll still make it, even if you don't ever show up. Also, I don't think there's any special dialogue when you show up to check up on the project or anything like that. It's pretty much just to see whether he's gotten a leg on there, or a second leg, or the head, or whatever. You know, just to watch it build up, I guess. Not really a big deal. But while we're here at Mother Base, I guess we can head over and check up on Pause. So we'll go and do that. I'll see you guys over there.
Oh, Snake! What is it, Snake? Remember Professor Galvez on his instrument during Peace Day? Woo-wee-oo. Such a funny sound for a musical instrument. He said the Soviets invented it. Everyone sure seemed impressed. Music has no borders. The professor taught me that. Where's Professor Galvez anyway? I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?